were members here until we learned the truth. Now we're going to use our voices to tell other people.
Good. When is this your first protest?
It's our first protest.
And why did you decide to come out this time? Because you saw the movie?
Well, I've seen The Cove and Blackfish, and it's not fair. And also, I live at the beach, and I saw wild dolphins in their own habitat this morning. And I feel sick to my stomach knowing that there's wild dolphins out here, and a mile from my house, all of these creatures are in captivity. It's just terrible.
Yeah, I think it's horrible that people think they own dolphins.
They're not ours to keep.
Because they should be out in the wild, huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Has he seen The Cove?
Over here. No, but I've told him a lot about it, and about Blackfish too.
You know, the drive hunt started today.
Right.
Or actually yesterday, Japanese time.
Right now, dolphins are suffering in Japan. And in SeaWorld. Go to the beach!
Thank you.
Thank you.
My name's Scott, and I'm here today to kind of help educate the public on what happens to these animals when they're in captivity. I saw a few documentaries, and one is The Cove and one is Blackfish, and it really gave me a different aspect on what these animals are actually put through, and how it shortens their lifespan. And I just wanted to come out here today and support the cause. I think it's a great cause, and
This is your first protest?
This is one of my very first protests. Yes, I've been involved with helping my daughter, who's very active, and she's actually influenced me quite a bit. She's only 16, and she's out here, and this is probably her 10th protest.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, she's really changed my view a lot, and she's influenced me a lot. Even though she's, my daughter and much younger than me, she's changed my opinion and a lot of people's opinion, and I'm here in supporting it. So
don't go to SeaWorld.
Yes, don't go to SeaWorld.
I used to be a fan of SeaWorld until I saw Blackfish in The Cove, and that completely changed my mindset about captivity. And now I protest whenever I get a chance. I'm going to protest SeaWorld with my family. They should be in their natural habitat, not in man-made tanks.
Here to protest the injustice to these poor, beautiful animals being put in tiny tanks for amusement and for profit, and they're gorgeous animals, and I feel crunched in small rooms, so I can only imagine what they have to put up with for people's joy. It reminds me of Roman times with the gladiator entertainment, blood for people's entertainment. And these animals are lovely. I've seen them offshore. They're friendly, they're kind, they're passive, they're smart, and they shouldn't have to suffer, and we should look for ways to provide entertainment in a healthier way for people to make money in a more compassionate, earth-healing manner. So that's why I'm here today.
Your first SeaWorld protest?
First SeaWorld protest. I couldn't make the previous one.
Good for you. Well, thank you.
I'm glad I'm here today and have the time, and I'm happy about the turnout.
Thank you.
Today is the first day of the dolphin slaughter in Taiji, Japan, and so I'm down here to protest SeaWorld because everything is connected and what happens there affects here. So we're outside of SeaWorld in San Diego trying to share awareness with people to not go and not support captivity. Compassion over killing. Thank you. Don't go to SeaWorld.
Very good. Have you seen Blackfish?
See Blackfish.
I don't like SeaWorld because the animals there are not treated nicely. And
You used to go to SeaWorld when you were younger?
Yeah.
What changed your mind?
my aunt told me about all the bad things that they do there, and I watched The Cove.
So you're here today because it's the start of the annual drive hunt in Taiji, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How come you're interested in being out here today on such a hot day?
Because the dolphins are in captivity, and they're being slaughtered in Japan, and that's where they get their dolphins.
So they used to get their dolphins. Yeah, they don't anymore as far as I know, but. And you think it's wrong?
Yeah. They're in really small tanks, and they swim
they can't swim when they're at SeaWorld. Okay, thank you.
Hi, I'm Meghan.
I'm Debra.
And we're here protesting against captive orca whales and other marine life in front of SeaWorld, San Diego, and also other marine parks are all over the world.
We watch Blackfish. I knew all along that captivity of marine animals, like any other animals, is a wrong thing. Watching Blackfish, though, really shocked me, disgusted me, made me want to do more towards ending, putting these guys, just bringing them down. What they're doing is inhumane, they're making tons of money, they don't give a damn about the animals, they're just a commodity. And this is why I'm out here, because I feel very strongly about this. And by the way, this is my gorgeous daughter. We're in it together.
Blackfish really opened our eyes.
We're going to make this happen.
We're going to make it happen and make a difference.
Good for you. Is this your first SeaWorld protest?
This is our first SeaWorld protest. Yes.
Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you so much.
The dolphins and whales, thank you.
Set them free.
We love them.
Thank you.
Hi, my name's Rachel. This is my first protest. I saw the movie Blackfish and The Cove. After seeing those movies, I just couldn't help but want to save those whales and dolphins. And SeaWorld is a horrible, horrible thing, and we cannot help them give them money. So I'm out here protesting for the first time and just here to help the dolphins, help the whales. Thank you.
Okay, this is our very first protest. We used to come to SeaWorld all the time, like just about every year. We love these animals. But then I saw Happy Feet in Madagascar, and then that made me think about it. And then I still came one more time and didn't feel the same anymore, and I felt really sorry for these animals, and I love and care for these animals. And so I don't ever want to go see them in that state anymore. I want to see them in the ocean where they should be and swimming for miles.
My name is Jacky. I'm protesting for the first time. I've been to SeaWorld 3 times when I was younger. I grew up loving mammals. And the third trip we came, we saw the dolphin. We didn't see the whole theme park the same way we usually did. It felt like the animals were depressed. And then we went home that day, we started Googling, and that's when we learned about the Japan slaughter. And this was about 10 years ago. And ever since then, we stopped coming to SeaWorld to support dolphin slaughter, animal captivity. And we also saw the Cove, so that just really opened our eyes more to share the stories with our friends so they could stop supporting this as well.
Well, thank you for coming out. That's great.
My name is Enrique Diaz. This is my family, Daisy, Prescilla, and my cousin Stephanie. We're here to support no captivity for dolphins and whales. We used to come to SeaWorld. We had our season passes. When we saw how they bring the animals, all they gotta go through to get over here, and we want to stop it. We're not coming no more to SeaWorld, and we want to get more people to come over here and protest cruelty to animals is no good.
You saw the movie Blackfish?
Actually,
or the Cove?
no, we saw The Cove. And that made change our minds. And this little girl here, Stephanie, that's the one that got us into all this.
You did?
That started.
You tell us.
Well, it all started, like, ever since I was a little girl, I was obsessed with dolphins. I used to come here too, but then, like, I watched The Cove, and after that, like, you can't just enjoy a show after seeing that. It's like, you watch the show, all you're seeing is them being tortured, like, everything they have to go through. It's just, it's
not
terrible.
fair.
Yeah, it's not fair.
Right.
They're all stressed out and everything so that we can just see them jump through hoops. So that's why we're here, protesting.
Good for you. Well, we hope to see you at a lot more protests.
Okay.
We will. We'll be there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is my second time at SeaWorld here to protest the captivity of these intelligent animals. These animals are used to swimming hundreds of miles every day, and they live in groups. They migrate in groups. They swim 80, 100 miles every day. They're used to being in the open. They put them in what's basically a small little bathtub. They're there exclusively for our enjoyment. And I just think it's not right that we keep captive animals like that. I really don't like to see animals in zoos either.
Good. Have you seen the movie Blackfish yet, or no?
Not yet. Not yet.
No?
I want to see it though. I've seen The Cove though, and The Cove is very, 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 very depressing.
Yeah, disturbing.
In the end, you see all these dolphins being slaughtered, the annual dolphin slaughter, and it's nothing
starts
but blood,
today.
pain, gore. They don't care. They don't care how they kill them, as long as they kill them. They don't care if they're alive or dead. When they've already stabbed them, load them up on the boat. They don't care.
And then they take the cute ones
Oh yeah.
into captivity.
Yeah. Some of them are lucky. They get sent off to aquatic parks, dolphinariums.
Lucky? You think that's
yeah,
lucky?
lucky meaning they don't have to die.
I'm here. This is actually my first protest here, and it really, I guess, reflects kind of my own personal evolution to understanding that an essential challenge that we as humans have to survive is to drop this idea that we have to dominate everything. You know, that we have to dominate other species, that we have to dominate the earth, we have to dominate each other, you know, in our relationships with one another. And I think we're on the brink of moving to a much more enlightened way of viewing our relationship with the natural world and understanding it's much more beneficial to us to live collaboratively with our fellow species rather than as their masters, and recognizing the intelligence that's throughout the living world, that we don't have, you know, a premium, that we're not the only ones who have intelligence, and that we can benefit from relationship with the other species we share this planet with. So it's just part of my personal development, and I'm happy to be here. I wish I didn't have to be here, but I'm glad to be here with all these other great people.